Okay, we are back and at it for episode 13, the semifinal of this series. Here we are in the ocean lab. Oh, fake version, ew. Sody pop, nice, some flares for full on. I think we can break those down and make some med kits. We have a cap med kits of 20. It's probably narrowly worth it, but we're not going to do it right now. I swear I've already checked out the Ocean Lab map and it was nothing like this. So strange. So strange. Oh, huge. Interesting. Oh, and I could also just use Strength Dog, the other dog I have. That's kind of sweet. I actually really like that. That's a great opportunity. What this actually is, though, is yet to be determined. Okay, we need some swimming, but we have shit tons of aqua lung, so we should be fine. I always like passages that reward investing in swimming. It's always a nice thing to have. Okay. Throwing out the other side now. I'm curious to see where this goes. Ooh, 3 picks, okay. Well, now we gotta find out. Oh, we're just inside the gate, that's all we did. Not useless. Do want to explore more stuff over there, but I guess I can do that on my way out. If I remember. Okay, TNT crate. Ominous. Save before we get ourselves killed. Well, if I had EMP shield, this would be like the greatest thing they've ever added. Meg, why would you do that to yourself? 95% EMP damage. Meg, you just got nuked. Holy shit. If I had biocells to spare, I would. Actually, I do have biocells to spare. So, oh, no, fuck it. Meg gets a couple recharges. Which is going to be 50% after this next patch, but said I wasn't going to compile the code anymore this run because I already resulted in the lost episode. I could learn rifles. That's true. What the goddamn is this? What I am going to have to do at this rate is maybe increase infiltration. So glad someone pre-crawled these vents and took off all the covers for the parts I want to use. Shitposting aside, no, I do like these extra hidden passages. They do really change how the map plays. Interesting. Now we got it, though. Huh. Wait a minute, so this is just the normal entrance now? This is where the normal entrance used to be. It's the same loot that normally goes there. Oh, so this is... Oh, they just expanded it, made it more vertical. It's kind of sick, I can dig that. Well, actually... I don't know if that's a good idea.
You'll probably come across scientists of mine who were captured and forced to work in the genetics labs. Maybe they'll lend a hand. Many of the scientists in these labs are either prisoners, spies for X-51, or indifferent to Majestic 12. Make use of them.
Interesting. I think we unloaded him. No, we did not. We did not.
Something to...
Don't even...
I would love to trank these guys. That would be an excellent use of my ammo, but I don't think it's going to work so well. So we can find out, actually. Works for me. The guy was actually on me for once, so I guess pathfinding's getting better in some of these levels. I should be out cold now. Yep. He is. Nice. Well, that's really gonna just screw me silly. Security console in this room, though. Apparently not. I'll have to flick on targeting for my next one. Fuckers. rooms. Easy. Oh yeah, you got there. Only about there. Additional cameras, it looks like. Should have this console for security itself. I don't know what it's gonna be. Okay, that guy actually just kind of needs to get like maced or something. Be careful about these translucent surfaces because the enemy will fire on me through them. Like these big fake barrels, these are nice. So they're just getting rid of these guys at the end of the week, it looks like. What the hell this console is? Oh, I still have no idea. So you heard me draw the prod. Thought I would just barely get away with that, but I guess not. Pharmaceuticals, physiopharma OGs are finally actually a little bit scary. And that's because the whole thing with mercenaries, where they are literally one notch better, is now also true of physiopharma OGs. Fucking heat rounds and a lamb and a sword. What a psycho. Bro is ready to fucking level Fort Knox. I know these computers aren't here originally, so they're probably not going to have anything on them. Yeah, just kind of like background dressing. A lot of things that aren't actually things. Oh, shit. God, I will fucking render you unconscious if you try and fuck me. Medkit kept going. Sword again. Why is there a chair here? What happened? Did I do that? Third MIB. What is this insanity? Not very stealthy. I guess that one was actually. Oh, he did explode when he hit the ground. I just didn't hear it. big old ledges here. Once the GMDX had something, these ones don't seem to. Okay, so this is just the gangbang squad from hell. See ballistic armor guy, he's getting dosed first. We're gonna have to dispose of this body too. This is getting a little conspicuous as these guys are making their rounds. And I have hands on a law. That's pretty sweet. Along with the gap gun, of course. Spare rockets to show. Guy with a snipe. Or not. That med kit? Oh, sweet. Just run away from Physio Pharma man as long as I can. Around the corner and blap his buddy. He's not wearing ballistic armor. Rookie mistake.
Casualty.
Now I'm unconscious, so I had to fix that. Also, yes, I'm starting to... Yeah, what the fuck? I mean, 40 frames a second right there, Jesus. Have to load trank rounds back up. And then dose. And then dose. Accurate range is 390? Yeah, 390. Guy's a little far. Oh, actually, he's not. Love to see it come together. The plan, that is. I did piss damage because it was wallbang plus massive distance. This guy is still not within bullet drop range. Well, wouldn't normally be my bullet drop range. 300 feet, okay. So still pretty good. Just not every bit as good. We finished sabotaging most of this facility at this point. Rather than just killing everyone who works in it. Simple enough. And there's an egg flying through the beams, not setting them off. That's good. These guys have ballistic, their problem. Oh, fucking shit. Oh, fuck.
I did it.
I got. Holy shit. Okay. So there's just Revenant hanging out there. Luckily we're on Gallows, not condemned. Otherwise that would have just been truly the end of the run. I don't know if there's anything we could have done about that. Bro took a pounding. I'll give him points for that. We're just gonna pop some medkits here preemptively. I'm gonna turn on all of our AUGs. Gonna help us kick this guy's ass in the next week. God, this guy's just too tanky. He's running out of ammo, I think. He's just looting the shit out of this guy's dead body, if nothing else. There we go. Got him with the armor-piercing darts. Kind of like Sabo, just not every bit as good. Yeah, my homies got smoked a little bit. Oh, this guy. What an absolute hero. I think 6% is literally 1 HP point for reference. They're ready for me that time. Yeah, Sid is having a hard time mowing these guys down because they actually have good healing items for once, and they're actually, like, just very well augmented as well. Added in the bonus HP factor a lot of these guys get just for being mercenaries. Pretty difficult fight, but luckily I wasn't the one doing most of the face tanking, so that worked out alright. Yeah, there used to be lasers on these things, and it would just lag the game into fucking oblivion, as I understand it. It seems like they've gotten rid of the lasers in modern day, which is so nice. Such an unnecessary performance hog. You know, just because it's a native iterator doesn't mean there's no performance penalty at all for using it. I didn't even heal myself all the way there. Shit, I need to go back there for those medkits. Okay, so let's see. Back here we had... Wait a minute, what are the medkits? Wait a minute, did he steal the medkits? No. Oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Okay. I was like, I don't remember giving him the ability to do that. Good news, Meg. I can afford to cure your disease. There we go. Increasingly common is that Meg is just getting used as a reconnaissance tool because I just expect bounty hunters, or sorry, mercenaries, to just kick its teeth in all hours of the day. At some point you gotta realize when you have the goons and you have, like, the brains. I'm seriously not fucking reload that? Oh my god. I'm sorry, what? Jesus Christ, dude. Just fucking go down. I got plot armor out the ass. What the goddamn is that? We're gonna have shark food, congratulations. Yeah, I reduced the blood smell, the rest will probably fade by the time we're hitting action again. Yeah, so that's good. You know, we actually handled that set of mercenaries really well, so we're drowning in medkits and biocells. But if those fights had gone on any longer, or I had spent more resources in the process, they would be about breaking even. This is like the reward of high risk, high reward. We handled the risk really well, so we got a really fat reward.
The URV base in this module. You might not hear from me again. I'm not sure if a microwave transmission can reach the ocean lab. We'll find out.
Can you hack this one, Meg? You can. I adore you. Okay, so that's new. Bastard. So we absolutely just violate the shit out of this grid. Might hack really coming in handy. Otherwise, if they hit the alarm, turrets would be on me. I'm not that good at hacking. So I feel like waiting around another, like, 30, 40 seconds or whatever. What the fuck is hitting me? There's so much damage to it. What the fuck? I can't even see who the fuck's shooting me. Oh, actually, might be a reason for that. Apparently not. I guess it was just the guy on the upper floor, yeah. Oh, fuck me. What the hell is going on here? Actually, I'm point for most of these shots. Fuck. The fact that going down in one shot implies either I am hitting them so hard I'm blowing past their damage gate, which I sincerely doubt, or that these guys don't have minimum health values set, so they have no damage gate. It's one of the side effects of the damage gate is it uses the minimum health value as like its reference point. And that does a couple of things. Firstly, it means that bosses don't have damage gates, which is kind of funny to think about, but they really don't need them either. But more importantly, and secondarily, is that it always leaves them 1 point short of their minimum health value, so they can dramatically run away and then come back. Otherwise, the damage gate would just let them survive and just keep fighting you as normal, which is kind of lame.
Look out the window to the northeast. The building with the green beacon is the crew module. It should contain
Wow. Shit ton of flares and fire extinguishers already.
the Ocean Lab's electrical systems are waterlogged. Turrets and security systems won't behave like you expect, and the transgenics have probably sprung their cages.
Interesting little tidbit there. That's adorable. I see. Yeah, he's just like smashed into the door. Cut off his legs or whatever. This goes just like the vanilla room. We're not gonna have a good answer for a lot of this. Again, this doesn't look like the ocean lab I remember testing. Okay. Yeah, there's the turret. Good old turret. Yeah, I forgot I can also overclock auto turrets. That's actually really interesting. I always forget about that part of Sid in his new in Phase 2. It's actually extremely good if you're willing to spend a little bit of scrap metal upgrading the turrets. Some turrets are kind of bad, and also you gotta be careful not to upgrade the turrets to the absolute limit, because sometimes they will just kill shit so fast they will just minigun you and catch you in the crossfire. Not a bad trade, all in all. A lot of potential chemicals here. I'm getting Greasel in the Greasel Laboratory. They're actually kind of being really huge with spotting. Security bot, what the hell? Surprise. They actually have decent Aqualung, if I recall, like level 3 or so. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit the ocean now. Could we pick up a level swimming for this? As opposed to doing very little else stuff. So yeah, we're gonna pick up Aqua Dynamic. It's gonna be a huge boost in our speed. And with it, a decent boost in oxygen just because we actually level up fitness once. Somehow I didn't hit Meg with that sword struck. Maybe Meg can't be phased by certain attacks by the player anymore.
The entire
That's pretty sweet. Well, another biocell. This is still going to be a little tight on oxygen, I think. People always say aqua lung is useless, swimming is useless. And yeah, you can use rebreathers for sure, but you are giving up inventory space to do that. And now I've actually nerfed rebreathers' effectiveness in VMD. It's really not as bulletproof of a solution as it seems originally. They're still a useful tool for sure, but given the inventory requirement and the amount of usefulness you'll get without any skill, it's more like if you have decent tactical gear skill, it's a good investment. Okay, so no medical bot in here, but they probably have a med kit in this crate. So yes, you can get healing, just not from a medical bot. Which makes sense, because depending, and this is a speedrun trick, depending what route you take to the medical bot will either drown or it will not by the time you reach it. And that difference in routing is actually quite important. Air breather in here, ironically. Yeah, the extra run speed is also good for like not just getting absolutely slaughtered in melee. Definitely stun a little. Yeah. Take your damage gate in legs. How do you even know? Must be on a patrol route of some kind now. Well, spare multi-tools. AKA free scrap. Actually, I actually want to look at some of these crafting tables now for items I can craft. How about mastered medicine? Chemistry set or medical bot for all of these still. That's very interesting. Or am I mastered medicine? I am mastered medicine. Okay, interesting. So yeah. These tables, chemistry set or medical bot. Let's me do this with a chemistry set. That's pretty good. Let's see. This is all breakdowns. Chemistry set, chemistry set. I think we can literally make anything in pocket if we have a chemistry set. So that's actually quite interesting. There's a lot of potential plays right there. Ancient Sword is definitely one of the highlights of this round. I don't know why you would pick anything else for the graveyard, frankly. Attack goggles, pair of rebreathers, bunch of flares. Okay, so this actually is a good route here. Where you could probably drop some shit. Move a couple rebreathers. Go hit the ocean route with the said rebreathers. Then, using them, get your hands on the key. Use the, get your hands on the armor gear. This is a fake door now. Wow, we actually lost expression. Okay, so that was stupid of me. Just outright. Okay, Meg's vibing, so that's good. I'm not about the EMP Meg. There's actually Zyme in here, isn't there? No, it's ambrosia. Interesting. I know you can get that turned into chemicals on some runs. I only found out about that because I found chemicals there in some runs. I'm like, what the fuck is that for?
You see the pieces coming together. You see AI and soon Helios will interface directly.
Meg, what the fuck are you doing?
I will be able to see anything, build anything, do anything.
Yeah, well, that sucks.
Just a little further, Denton.
Now, if I'm correct, what the fuck? That is the most cracked out turret I think I've ever fucking seen. Jesus Christ. What a little dickhead. Yeah, that guy has like infinity turn rate and fucking rate of fire. Guy just evaporates me with a fucking thought. Jesus Christ. I don't know why you would make like that fucking additional turret you added. Oh, yeah, I can't touch it with it around. I don't know why the fuck you would make the turret you added just like so insanely fucking overpowered. Like that's some GMDX V2 shit. Actually just hidden in the dark in the middle of fucking nowhere. Dude, fuck this turret. No, this is a low blow. Fuck this. Suck my dick, you little fucking loser. There's another one of these, I am actually just gonna fucking throw a fit. There's not. Absolutely just fucking corporal cock punch over there. What the fuck is this? Must be some new shit. What the hell? That's kind of cool, actually. So I definitely want to show you guys this. This is a new phase 2 thing. Assuming they haven't overridden the weapons with something else. And there we go. So, the large spider bots are actually used for riot control and more, but we don't really see that reflected because they just shoot big electricity, and last I checked in GMDX they just have machine gun rockets because I don't think the GMDX guys actually read the lore, but in any case, very interesting. So now we have a new one that's actually pretty scary if you ever have to be in a head-to-head fight with one. There are a couple of counters. Aggressive defense system will reduce most of the taser slugs, if not stop them all. And meanwhile, fucking dickhead. Alright, enjoy. Pea grenade, yeah, I went through one of those, that's not bad. This is just going to be like Killbot 9000, yeah. Gotta take my shit back together. So, 2 multi-tools in exchange for a zillion lockpicks. There's skills that might be worth it. Sneak up on this guy with the last of our bioenergy. Yeah, not bad. I actually need some more darts. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna craft some darts. Luckily, these are literally just chunks of metal, so they're not unreasonable to craft at all. There's some cool shit in the water over here. I just don't know how lethal it is. Is there vocals in this audio track? There is. That's very bad. I don't like that. I've never been a fan of vocals in video game audio tracks, just as a rule of thumb. I ain't starting today. I mean, shit, what am I supposed to do? We just did all the water, so yeah, microfibril. Okay, now we're doing some GMG XV9 shit with the fucking Area 51 elevator type shit. You know, lots of snack food, that's nice. Oh, that's not what that was. Yeah, there are vocals in it. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Fuck it. Wow, 2 reload mods side by side. Oh, actually that's a silencer and reload mod. Okay, that actually makes sense. Rounding and ammo again. Yeah, actually we have more 7.62 than we can deal with, so that's what we're breaking down next is some 7.62 ammo. Oh, we turn that into darts. Although the exchange rate is quite poor. Okay. And then, yeah, we start crafting. Actually, let's break down some throwing knives over here, yeah. So the elevator is just straight up defunct and does not work. Interesting. That's right, no. The elevator in Area 51 doesn't work to begin with. The change in V9 wasn't turning off the elevator. It was making the elevator stop halfway and forcing you to take fall damage if you didn't take speed dog. Which is definitely a great way to make people stop picking a given route. Not a particularly popular route either in my experience. Most people just go for the fan. Which is still the easiest despite the extra lasers in the hangar in V9. Yeah, I don't know what I was supposed to do without speed dog, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know what I'm doing with speed dog. Oh, I guess I'm doing this. Yeah. Oh, but these are fake doors. Oh, that one's real. Wait, fuck, we're already here. No, god damn it, we're almost getting somewhere. Unknown. Okay, so those don't even have keyframes is what that tells me. Otherwise they would be door or mover. Actually, I don't know if that's true. Yeah, it'd be like door or elevator or like barrier or something like that. There's a bunch of different words that DMD uses. But unknown is just like, we have no idea why the fuck this is even here. Doesn't seem to actually do anything. Huh. Oh. That really janky keyboard, keypad position. Yeah, so actually unknown I guess still does something. I guess that's the name for like elevators and shit. Maybe barrier is just like the ones that don't do anything. I'm not sure. I have to read up on my own shit. But that is educational. We now know that unknown does not mean it does nothing. Skills. There's a couple things we could do. We could get better with demolitions. It's actually not a terrible idea. Let's put a point into frequency tuning, which now makes our mines immune to aggressive defense system. And a point into fumble no more, so we can put them faster and in more places. Probably use that combined with Sid to now set up some pretty wonderful traps. It's very tempting to always take carry-on, but I don't think it would have done us any good in this case. So I guess this really is just the A51 elevator now. Actually surprised Meg got on the elevator as gracefully as it did. Probably dumb luck, to be honest. Let's see, I'm gonna make some more darts for me. Yeah. You fucking turkey fucker. God damn it. Yeah, they changed that turret position too. Cool. Cool. I honestly should have saved before going up there. That was a stupid move on my part. Alright, yeah, we missed the AUG upgrade that we didn't need. More AUG upgrades than usual in revision, so probably not a great reason to take synthetic heart. Honestly, even though I did sink a couple upgrades into probably, or lose a couple upgrades potentially to the little song and dance I did going for radar transparency and then changing over to energy shield. But I think I only upgrade that with redundant cans, so it doesn't matter. There's a redundant AUG can in mission 9 you can get, so if you want to get level 2 minimum with like radar transparency before mission 10 so you can sneak past all the commandos. Pretty good setup you can do. As long as you get all the shit. Well, apparently that's pretty consistent. Meg is adjusting elevation and moving towards me at the same time. Okay, so, oh, we're still on safe cooldown, great. Wait, actually, this was like 50 years ago. We hadn't even broken down the shit in the fucking armory or anything. So now we're short on darts. God fucking enemy. Broke down 5 throwing knives as well. Another interesting side effect of decreasing workspace requirements, I'm making darts without needing to use a toolbox. Makes it a little easier to do that on the go. Oh, fucker. There we go. Get free. That is not in fact the turret. This is the turret. Gotcha, bastard. I just see motherfucker number 2 just lurking over there. The box is more noticeable than the turret itself. See, if we go without targeting, do we really need to spend targeting? It would probably help if I was hitting the fucking turret. No, I don't need to use targeting. We maxed out targeting too. Wow, we are. Yeah, so I guess new targeting actually isn't that overpowered. I was worried that the doubling of the damage value would be huge, but no. Most edge cases, it still doesn't make a difference. Of course, it adds up at the end of the day if you're really like in a desperate fight, especially against like an AUG enemy where you're going to be getting a lot of fractional reduction on your damage. Sure, but It's not like so meta-defined that you absolutely need it everywhere you go. I think the way it works is the targeting is not multiplicative. It's additive. So it's an additional 40% on top of the 100% I have from skill. So if I was garbage with something, it would be like almost being as good as advanced level. Oh my god, it's Coke Roller. It's your boy.
I'm leaving a copy of the schematic in your data folder. It's exactly what we need. I'll catch a ride with Jock and meet you on top of the Subbase's command module, just on shore.
Yeah, and if you're wondering, like, wow, you can make a lot of darts and you shoot through them pretty fast. Too bad it only carried 40 shots. No, now we actually carry like much more than 40 shots. I think it's like 52, 56, somewhere around. It was meant to facilitate the better use of the crossbow and rapid fire. Of course, you want to get that kind of ammo quantity consistently, you're going to have to craft some of your own ammo. You could just walk out the lawn and blast Walden, but that would be a very bad idea considering he now has aggressive defense system.
Step over to the communicator. I have something to say.
Alright, homie.
Meanwhile.
Nothing to really gain from that. Other than just plot relevance. Maybe the cracked out turret is actually only active after you trigger the alarm in revision. I'm not sure. We're gonna have to look into that. Investigate if cracked out turret is always active. If not, skip over it during turret activation. Because, here's a fun factoid, the default setting for turrets in Deus Ex is to be on and mowing down anything regardless of alarm status. I don't know who the fuck was in charge of this, but man, they really need to be fired. So the end result is that there's a lot of amateur maps, Nihilum, cough cough, that just have turrets that kill you for like no fucking reason all the goddamn time. It's really frustrating. So I produced a fix by flipping the default state to off for all these stupid instances. And then merely turning on exception cases where the turrets are supposed to be on all the time, like Ocean Lab. Now the problem is, as we know, there are... Okay, that's kind of like sticking it to the floor. What the fuck? They not upgrade demolitions? What the fuck happened? Oh no, it didn't because time rolled back on us, that's right. Oh shit, we actually crashed. Interesting. It is possible, I suppose. Just a general protection fault in some native function. There we go. That's how they got you. Yeah, so that's huge fucking pleasure. Wow, I honestly didn't think we would crash this way through, even given all the stupid bullshit that's happened.
case you haven't, then that you should have surrendered.
Alright, making an exception. Got him. Nice teamwork, Meg. Yeah, unfortunately we are now short 2 SIDS, and we were already not doing great on scrap metal going into this. Break down just a fuckload of rockets, I guess. Back our entire scrap supply in an instant. Rainy day funds, I suppose. Nice, okay. SIDS are replaced, everything's going according to plan. Although, wow, Molten really did just fuck us up. He really just slammed that damage gate. Thanks for the dart, loser. Kind of banking on them not adding more guys, but they might actually just do that, though. Get your supplies in here we missed. Yeah, we could use the multi-tools, actually. Full and 20 millimeter, goddamn. See, when I say extra guys, I mean shit like that.
Target acquired.
Sub-bay doors are closed. You need to open them.
Oh, did we move where the fuck the terminal is for this? Oh no, we didn't. It's right here. I would say overall I'm pretty happy with how a lot of this combat has gone. I am getting a lot of use out of drones playthrough on the highest the highest standard difficulty. And that's good because last time I tested it was a complete slaughter. I was losing like 4 SIDS at a time against retributors. So I have gotten a little bit better at learning how to use them through trial and error, but more than that, those tiny little tweaks I made on the back end, and the fact I have invested in all the skills and talents required to actually get like properly working, like competent turrets is very good. So yeah, I'm actually playing to a high degree against a high level of competition, and it's going great. So I'm really happy with how this is turning out for Phase 2. I was very worried that the addition of mercenaries would make drone playstyles almost entirely obsolete. And that has not been the case at all. In fact, we're doing about how we should be doing if we weren't a drone user. Okay, well, there we go. Just purely for decoration. Amazing. We saved Tiffany, so let's get an AUG upgrade, huh? Yeah, fuck it then. Get an extra microfibril.
Let's go.
Control room is underground. The security code we have is 8456.
Something suspicious going on here. Couple dogs passing out. Nice. I don't have dislodge. That's another way to get a lot of darts is using dislodge. Wow. I nearly just got my head fucking blown off my shoulders. Holy shit. We're at it. Oh yeah, actually we spawned 300s. Oh fuck. We have a sniper up there. Maybe popped thermal camera or something. Oh no, there he is. He's just being an asshole like normal. Fucker. Shot me in my diamond arm. What a bastard. I do kind of like what they're doing here with these. These are obviously copies and pastes from the gas station, but they do have some utility. Like this is more copies and pastes from the gas station, which is kind of funny. Same general environment, same general aesthetics. I guess it does make sense, but I wouldn't do it if I was them. After we acquire missile silo, we will be on to mission 15, so that will be the end of our play session. Obviously, we haven't updated the mission script. Wow, I got really bad FPS in this part. Holy shit. Hold on to this for me, bozos. Alright, man, it's gone. I just get atrocious FPS when I turn in that direction. I'm not sure what the fuck is happening. Like, we gotta actually stop and hit this with stat FPS. Also, they didn't take any of the fucking routes I just booby trapped. What cool guys. Wow. Yeah, I suppose that would fuck me and his friend if he just immediately white phosphorused me. Again, you know, it would have been a very interesting and compelling choice to pick Spy Drone, but I really should have gone with Aggressive Defense System. Or at least changed to Aggressive Defense System at Everett's place. That is just such bad FPS. I probably do have better FPS when I'm not... Motherfucking asshole. Who the fuck heat rounded my ass? This dickhead, apparently, who does not value his life. Not like fighting against bad FPS. Oh, I dropped my crossbow. Well, that's not so bad. Oh fuck, now there's Revenant. That is pretty bad. Okay, anti-Revenant nuke right there. Yep. Oh, Christ, then here comes the whole fucking armada. Are you guys not able to walk back here? What the fuck is going on? They're acting very funky around my traps. Obviously, it's not anything they know how to do. Oh, one of them went up. Okay, well, fuck. Yep. Ooh, fuck. I still got pegged by plasma on the way out. That was almost the perfect way to get away, but that door is too slow. Jesus fucking Christ, that is just batshit insane. Fuck, what are we gonna do? I suppose we can set up SID in some of these routes. Kind of like backline support. We can set up some gas grenades in advance to pick off most of the grunts to stop them from triggering my bombs. That should hopefully lock them down. And then, yeah, then we can set up the anti-revenant bombs. Seem to prefer walking here, so we're going to put the bombs here. There's an EMP grenade in that. That's probably not a good one to set up. Yeah, let's put one over here where it should be at a blast radius of the other one. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, and the last thing to do is just to EMP the bot. Okay, I got the bot. All according to plan so far. Here comes the fucking goon squad. Save us, Lug. That's adorable. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Holy shit. I think it just fucking white phosphorus all my grenades. And yeah, it just turned me into a cripple. Holy shit. Who the fuck that guy is, where the fuck he came from, but there's so many guys I'm not even surprised anymore. And yeah, he did. He white phosphorus all my fucking grenades. What a dick. I think he literally set off all... No, actually, no, he set off only 2 of them. Oh. Just don't get white phosphorus the second time. It's easy. Just don't choose to be white phosphorus. Yeah, we set off that grenade over there. That's not terrible. We're gonna have to wait for that to clear first. Another interesting strategy you can do is EMP plus a gas grenade to try and stun Revenant. I have had some success with that, but it's not as successful, unfortunately. Actually, we set this trap up wrong. This should be Lamb up front. EMP on secondary. If we did that twice, that's amazing. Because if the EMP goes off first, it'll fry the Lamb and only get half the result. In all cases other than at that time you get white phosphorus. Definitely looking at high level play here today. Yeah. You should probably set off 2 out of 3 of those again. Shit's doing pretty alright actually. All we need is a bit of a reload. This guy appears to have fired 1 whole bullet. Show off. 50% EMP damage, yeah, we're gonna have to live with that. Actually, does he have 50% EMP damage? No, he doesn't. Okay, so that's not a defect of the travel code. I've had a bunch of those with drones over time, but I think we're done with those now. So far, we haven't had any issues, at least. And it turns out the problem was that I was expecting...
Anybody else hear something?
Oh, interesting. Oh, well, there it fucking is. There's another issue I had on my list. Strafe animation should not allow blending. Yeah, I found that out that the strafe animation blends pretty badly. I guess that's the Revenant fucking with me. No, it's actually just this asshole. This guy survived. She got wallbanged, basically. Hit through the railing, I think it was. Okay. Excuse me, so there sure is a lot of heat rounds. Yeah, fine. One pick. Yeah, it's range mod and soy food. Ironically, I need the soy food more than the range mod. I will take both. Right, I am droneless now. Forgot about that. That's fine. We can wait to make another meg until after we're done fighting the homicidal nano-augs with gap guns. That'd probably be the smart move. We're full on those, so we get to make ourselves some medkits. Also have combat stimulants. I forgot all about the fact we have the ability to make combat stimulants. That actually is kind of a good tool. We just don't have inventory space for it as the problem. So we'd have to make it like in the middle of a fight to go kick someone's ass. That's very interesting. I think we need a chemistry set for that too. Oh, no, that still requires using a medical bot. That is actually probably the only item that still requires using a medical bot. Well, that's the Revenant. Okay. Yeah, they definitely noticed me. Yep, they are persistent as well. Wow, I'm just getting lit the fuck up. Ooh, I got Trank too, that little bastard. Play to win. Nice! Got him with the anti-revenant bomb. Hell yeah. Dude, he got a pretty good shot on my drone. I'm pretty sure he hit him with the splash damage. Yeah, he did. But he didn't immediately just nuke the drone, which is good. Gave the drone enough time to clap back. Yeah, I can use 4 biocells about now. Oh, fuck. Little bastard in his cloaking. Imagine. Oh my god, imagine? What the fuck? Well, I lost track of them. See, it takes me longer to find the guy than it does for him to break out of stasis. Got him. That is so fucking stupid. I love that. When I said imagine, I just assumed it wasn't going to work and he was just going to make an ass out of me. But holy shit, that is amazing. I think that works because he got EMP'd and had to burn through the rest of his biocells. Well, actually, no. Because he was still able to turn invisible. Cloaking requires power. See, I don't know. I guess he just didn't have EMP shield and he didn't have environmental protection. Which, I will say, the odds of a Revenant not having EMP shield or environmental protection, you really, really shouldn't bank on it. It is not a probable outcome at all, but I just got super fucking lucky for once. Let's see. Did they set up both anti-Revenant bombs? They definitely got the gas grenades. Well, I got one of the gas grenades. Yes, and this anti-Revenant bomb got fried by its EMP grenade buddy due to how they walked on it. Risks of the trade, but obviously I nuked the shit out of their bio on the way in, so at least the EMP grenade still did quite a lot. So the whole point, I should explain, of putting anti-Revenant bombs down like that of EMP plus LAM, well, it is certainly an expensive way to fight them. It is very reliable, because while it's very likely that at least one of the Revenant, damn near guaranteed, let me say, that at least one of the Revenant will have EMP shield, it's not guaranteed. And the fact it's not guaranteed means that maybe you have one, maybe 2 Revenant who doesn't get fried by the blast, but you also got one Revenant who just got absolutely fucking bricked by the explosion. Possibly even 2 or even 3, in fact. And if that happens and the LAM goes off on top of them, alright, fucking P, buddy. You need energy for that. You need energy for that energy shield, and you don't have it anymore. It might be tough, but they are not unprotected LAM tough. I knew it was gonna happen. I just knew it was gonna happen. Such a little fucker. Let's pop another medkit, I guess. That's what's funny about the bounty hunters, though. Sorry, the mercenaries. Is that when fighting mercenaries, if they get the drop on you, you are in pretty deep shit and are gonna have to think pretty fast to get out of it. But if you can learn to get the drop on them instead and make preparations to fight them, it pays off immensely. And that is actually kind of the fun dynamic between Gallows and Condemned with these guys. On Condemned, these guys are everyone's fucking worst nightmare. But yeah, on Condemned, these guys are everyone's worst nightmare, and you only have the one shot to beat them. And if you keep cruising at 125 infamy, which is very probable on Condemned, you will keep having to fight these guys one off and just having to be prepared. So you can try and memorize all the placements of mercenaries that way, which isn't bad, but it is an extremely risky game to be in. So let's hit this with stat FPS finally. Okay, we are getting, oh my god, we are getting some serious dips. Right now, we are getting 17 frames per second looking in this direction. That is horrendous performance. That is actually the worst performance we've had in all of Revision. And it isn't from even doing anything particularly important is the funny part. It's just kind of shit for the sake of shit. I understand a lot of this background detail and stuff is kind of cool, but holy shit. Performance considerations were not made at all. Just really terrible. This is actually certainly one of the things that gets said, talking to mappers who know more than me, is that the mapping for Revision, while certainly very lovely in many senses, was not made with performance in mind. And there's a better way to map that would have much better performance and still keep a lot of the cool things people like looking at with these maps. This is advice I have learned from Zero Presence, and Zero Presence himself said he had a phase where he mapped exactly like they have some of these issues with in Revision or certain maps in GMPX or stuff like that, but certainly Revision's more notorious for it. And the whole point of that is that, yeah, you learn, like, oh yeah, I can make these really beautiful maps now that I have all this knowledge and I know how to stop all the geometry errors and all this other shit. But at some point, you do still kind of have to consider performance. And learning to keep the best while minimizing the impact is really like the special sauce to being like a truly like god tier mapper like Zero Presence is. Because he's mapped in just about every style throughout his career. How the fuck am I supposed to get in there? I don't understand. It would also have to be something I would have to consider if I ever get to make my own map set, which is so far off in the future, but I always like the idea when I play Revision. It gets me inspired with a lot of ideas of like, yeah, this is kind of cool. Makes me think of like this general idea, but maybe I would handle an adjacent idea like so, and yada yada yada. Yeah, that Demolitions upgrade immediately paid off. I would have had a really tough time fighting those Revenant if not for that upgrade. I feel pretty vindicated by that. I mean, we're gonna remake Meg now. Oh, I don't have a shotgun for it. That sucks. Yes, this is Meg. I think this is Meg V8, V9 we're on now. Like, we have lost a lot of Megs this playthrough, but thanks to the adjusted cost tables and the fact we actually gave a shit about our investment in hardware, we are capable of keeping them going just barely. Make the hide for cover. I don't know why that was so much action duration, but okay. Now, pretty good probability this Sid over here gets shot, maybe even the other one too, but this is like a time-honored tradition. Oh, fuck! And I didn't even check the security grid. That is so nefarious. They installed a turret and a camera, but the camera is deactivated by default. Wow, that is just like the most satanic thing I've ever seen. This performs the same general purpose. Is there seriously another fucking turret? Oh my fucking Christ. Bro, fuck this shit. You know, I was gonna hack it with multi-tools, but you have given me this ridiculous fucking standard where with advanced fucking multi-tools that can hack, what is this? 25 plus 50%. I'm doing 37.5 a tool. I'm having to spend 2 multi-tools on 3 turrets. If I was master level, I could do this with 3 multi-tools, which actually would almost be reasonable. But this is just so much useless fucking bullshit. Oh my god, there's a 4th turret. Dude, fuck off. Fuck the fuck off. That is ridiculous. No. No, you don't install 4 goddamn turrets that didn't previously exist somewhere. Jesus. These security grids in Revision are certainly beefed up, but the degree to which it's done takes it from interesting to honestly fairly fucking annoying. Okay. And there's immediately 2 more commands. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Yeah, these dudes don't have a very good angle for like getting headshots, but they are capable of pumping rounds into guys, that's for sure. They're getting pretty banged up though in the combat. And normally there's like 1,000 MIVs upstairs, and that's what I'm trying to pull. Even with standard alarm distance, the alarm here almost always pulls the fucking MIVs. I'm not sure. Oh my... A fifth motherfucking turret was added here. Are you fucking kidding me? This is just ridiculous. Someone actually needs to be fucking fired over this. This is just so aggressively bad. You add a turret, I say, okay, that's interesting. That's a bit of a remix. You add 2, I say, wow, that's a pretty tough security grid. You add 5? Unless you expect me to walk around with a fucking GEP gun blasting the shit out of every single motherfucking turret I see with my infinity supply of unadulterated vanilla rocket supply. Fuck you. No, fuck you. There is literally... I would have to master fucking electronics. Now hardware. Master it. And then spend 5 goddamn multi-tools. That is ridiculous.
First, launch, then use the terminal on the left to program the display.
Gotcha, fucker. That's why we invest in the upgrade. Yeah, we invest in the upgrades for range. That was really like the exact use case where, like, make or break, you might land a hit, you might not. Moving target, troublesome shot. Massively shrunk the distance that we were going to have to lead the shot, though, and made that shot miles more practical to estimate. That error, or that margin of error for where the fuck the shot actually needed to be was so shrunk that it made getting a precise shot more practical. Look at the added fucking 5 goddamn turrets to this area. That's just ridiculous. I hope this isn't a sign of what's gonna come. It's just like 20 fucking turrets in one level in like Area 51.
We have a few minutes to kill before we destroy the missile. Might as well be it.
Hey mate, you gotta go hide for cover. Well, I didn't know how to shoot through this now. I forgot about that. These guys have no idea how to fucking get over them. That's interesting. Okay. Not bad. They really didn't come running to me like they do in vanilla. I'm not sure what the fuck broke. That's really not even a VMD issue, unless it's... I don't even know. I'm almost questioning it now. I'm not getting the use out of Sid we're expecting. We're gonna make sure Mr. Strong here suffers. Okay, if we don't just spontaneously die. I didn't hear any fucking attack, I just fucking stopped existing. I lost my damage gauge without realizing it. It's just a huge fucking waste of my time. Should do is I should open with a gas grenade, catch someone in the snare, and then hit them with a lamb afterwards. Which the commando isn't afraid of gas grenades. So that guy would just come running either way. I damaged him with the grenade, but certainly. What the fuck? It's only 2 last time. What the fuck happened? Or 1 last time. What the fuck happened? Dickhead? Okay, so last time we just got immediately like giga sniped by something. And it was about to happen again, apparently. Maybe we took the damage before we even came into this fight. That's interesting. That's probably what killed me right there. Yeah, let's regroup Meg. So we can start using Meg as a spotter. What the fuck's going on this upper level? Okay, so far so good. Meg is already having massive difficulties understanding what the fuck I'm asking of it. Okay. We're just gonna keep playing this way. Yeah, okay, so we can't get Meg to play spotter. Just way too little pathing here vertically. Well, asshole. They tried it, they just missed this time. Wow. Okay, that guy's ready for me. Fat finger F1 and F2. Instead of F3 and F4. So you like this Spiderun, bitch. That's really been the one thing that Spiderun has done for this playthrough, shit talking over the side, is it has consistently been able to just shut down really aggressive use of ballistic armor, especially on commandos. Okay, why the fuck can you see me? I just EMP'd you, little cocksucker. Yeah, and he just immediately just fucked me up. God. That's the EMP effect on the vision wasn't that strong, but I did get his ballistic armor. Okay. Should just be good to get the fuck out of here now.
To Area 51, GC. Page will be weakened. This is our chance.
I don't want to know how many FPS I'm gonna get on my way out of here. Yeah, that's not a good FPS. That's probably like 20 to 30 right there. Okay. Now we can save, vision test, and that's all for now. Thanks.